Hello.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. Okay, welcome, everybody to the commentary zone. This is another edition of TCZ News. And on the docket today, oh, poor Whitney. Whitney Thore
Um,
from My Big Fat Fabulous Life. You found a really juicy article, and I'm going to pull that up and you can just start talking.
I mean, the people just they come from Whitney's neck, and I mean, like we said on our channel, like we want Whitney to do better because we see her as potential, but people are now saying like they just want her canceled. They think they're wondering if she's a like some people are wondering if she's a flop. Other people are like she's great, we love her. Other people are like no, she's got to go. And the main consensus is that she has been whining the last few seasons,
Mm-hmm.
and that she's not a very good role model for young ladies. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, for me, I really don't think any TV personality should be a role model. That's just my opinion.
True.
Your a role model should be like your parents, teacher, maybe some a policeman or two, something like that. Something like
Mm-hmm.
that you have a life attachment to. It shouldn't be a reality TV star, let alone a TLC. No shade to TLC. Um, so she's been getting some hate for this upcoming season, and I really
Mm-hmm.
feel the crux of the issue is it seems like a replay of last season.
Well, I know for me, I'm on the whining bandwagon.
Hmm.
Um, she did seem a bit whiny, and it was before last season. I'm just gonna call a thing a thing.
Okay.
Um, what I also have an issue with is that I feel like she jumps from one relationship to another without solving what her problems are.
Okay.
And it seems like she's doing it again. She got like everything broke up with Chase, and now she's jumping into this relationship with somebody in France who doesn't want to be filmed, but yet she wants to hold Buddy close. Like, I don't know. And the biggest thing that my issue with this show, which I used to actually enjoy, is that the storylines seem unrealistic. They seem very fabricated and production driven. And
Hmm.
that was a big turnoff for me.
I was gonna ask you about that because I watched her at the beginning and then I just stopped watching, and then now I compare the two ends.
Mm-hmm.
It this feels like you said more production driven. I have a feeling that people want her canceled because they haven't seen her growth, and they haven't. We're losing her. It's like she's becoming more reality TV Whitney versus the real
Mm-hmm.
Whitney they saw the first few seasons.
Yeah, she's more of a character now.
Right. Versus when she was an
And
inspiration before. And
yeah.
I think that's another people are mad. They feel like they lost their inspiration. Like
Mm-hmm.
you saw this this full figured woman. She let things get her down. She did what she wanted to do. She just had the guts to go for it. And now like you go from that to someone who's
Mm-hmm.
crying all the time.
Yeah. Like when she would do her dancing, remember when she had the small studio and her friend Todd used
Hmm.
to be in there teaching, and she had an eclectic student base, and she was inspirational. She
Hmm.
had this medical condition that caused her to get to the size that she was, but she wasn't letting that hold her down. And she was going to share her message with everyone. And I remember back to those days, I was like, well, damn, I can't even do that. And that's when I was skinny.
Mm.
And I really like said this girl is something else. I like that. She got served lemons and she made a big old gallon bottle of lemonade. But then it started changing.
Mm.
And it was from the moment when her partnership, her professional partnership with Todd turned sour. And I was blaming it on Todd. But I wonder
Mm.
now if it was her.
Mm.
Just
Interesting.
saying. It was
I
just
was
very weird. And then I dropped off from watching it.
gotcha. Let's see what the article says.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna go in a few little
Yeah.
tidbits. It says one fan said, "Cancel her show, please." And another said, "The desperation on the show is like 90 Day Fiance."
Mm-hmm.
One especially tired viewer said, no more Whitney whining again." I see it's the whining that's really killing them. Uh, Whitney, Whitney's charm is fading fast, and many people think she is a terrible example to young girls everywhere. Ouch. Some people said that families shouldn't have their young girls watching any of this mess if that's what they're worried about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh,
Um,
and this picture, this is of her in France. So I didn't, okay, so this guy that she's blocked out his face is her new boyfriend who was teaching her French online.
mhm.
And she seems happy.
Right.
Um, I don't know. I just wonder if this is a real relationship or if it's just for storyline.
Right. Because we saw what happened with Chase in France.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said on our last story, when you like, why stay away from France?
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't been good for you.
She's a glutton for punishment, though.
Hmm.
She really is. And I think that's what people are tired of.
Right. And the article goes on to explain, like,
Mm-hmm.
like most of the time she ignores the haters, but sometimes she clocks back because
Mm-hmm.
people do like forget that she's actually a real person behind the reality TV persona, and I understand that, I really do. But then again, you put yourself in the public eye, and when you reap the rewards, you're gonna have to deal with some of the consequences that go along with it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe have an assistant filter some stuff out for you.
I don't know. I like this show's been on a really long time
Hmm.
and it has its avid supporters, but it's also like increased over the years the people who are just done with this show.
But I would say her detractors have increased. And I want to end this off with this last little tidbit.
Mm-hmm.
Whitney's not ready off the gravy train. Whitney of My Big Fat Fabulous Life gets thousands of dollars for each episode of the show. She says she treats it like a job because it is her job. Even so,
Mm-hmm.
viewers said it's something more than a job, and she should understand that. The viewers think Whitney has a responsibility to be a good example. She has a whole movement behind her, and that's what we were talking about. She has people like diehard supporters, and
Mm-hmm.
not everyone thinks it's a good idea. Many believe Whitney refuses to get off the gravy train. One fan says she should create a show called My Big Fat Fabulous Diet and inspire people to shed the pounds. It doesn't seem like Whitney has any interest in doing that, though. Will season 9 be the last for Whitney Thore? Hmm.
Oh wow.
And
I
this article is from Soap Dirt, by the way.
Yeah, this is from Soap Dirt, and the title is My Big Fat Fabulous Life. Fans want Whitney Thore canceled. And it's from August 10th. Um, I have, when last season, when she had Buddy living with her and he was her servant and stuff like that, and they were ordering pizza and salads, and I just wonder, I've always been curious about her diet. I really have, because I remember when she hinted at a eating disorder in seasons past. I just wonder how she is with how she eats and her
Hmm.
relationship with food. I would be interested in seeing that, especially considering the medical condition that she has.
Exactly. I would love to see her hook up with um a team of specialists
Mm-hmm.
who could walk her through her journey. People, I would tune in for that show just to see like who she would speak to, like a nutritionist, dietitian, a natural personal trainer, a I guess psychologist or therapist. Like to see
Mm-hmm.
like what it would take to get her to her goal. And people,
Mm-hmm.
even though not everyone could do it the way she does it, But
Mm-hmm.
people would like to see, because you could take some of these, TV and modify it for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That would be true inspiration. And
Mm-hmm.
and this may not be a popular opinion, but I really feel another reason people are turned off is because she started talking about gastric bypass.
I was so disappointed when that came up
Hmm.
last season. I was hurt. I was hurt.
I think what it was, it took away from her
Her
core
body
essence.
positivity message.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think people are okay with wanting her, if she wants to lose weight for herself. They're like, yeah, do it, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't want to see her go down that road, because I think they feel like, oh, maybe you weren't as positive as your body as you led us to believe, and we were believing in you. Like, it's one thing to lose weight for health reasons and for you to like just be able to live a better quality of life, but when people, I think people equate gastric bypass or those kind of surgeries to vanity. Like, they feel it's like, in her case, they're kind of looking at it as, oh, what's that word? Help me out. When it's not necessary surgery.
Elective.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, and another thing I want to throw in there, I thought last season she was doing it as a reaction to the breakup. Because
Yeah.
remember, she wasn't talking about that until she was like, "Well, would he have stayed with me if I
Yeah.
wasn't this big?" And then all of a sudden, I'm getting gastric bypass. I was like, "Wait,
Yeah.
hold on," because like you said, if it was for a medical reason that she needed to get that weight off, I'd have been like, "Okay, yay, I'm good to go. I'm
Mm-hmm.
with you on this, sis." But as a reaction to a breakup, uh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
And then half of us didn't even believe the relationship in the first place.
Right.
It
Because like
was
if you
just
were,
too
yeah,
much to
because
digest.
if she were in a position to like Angela,
Mm-hmm.
we all understood, because Angela needed that surgery because
Mm-hmm.
like the weight was just, it was hampering her breathing. So
Yeah.
we understood, and she got kudos for it.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, it was in the response to a breakup, which leads you to believe there's low self esteem there, and people are not trying to like, people aren't here for that.
Yeah. And I think her brother stood up and was like, wait, no.
Yeah, Hunter,
I think
love
he
Hunter.
said what we were thinking
Yeah,
when we were watching it. And again, another reason why you like Babs, you like Glenn, and you like Hunter, because I think they voice what we think when we watch the show.
exactly.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, I don't. My thing is this: do I think Whitney should be canceled? Right now. I'm going to say no. But if this season plays out like similar to last season, I'm going to have to change my mind. I'm
Oh.
serious. I'm holding out hope for this season to see if she's learned anything. But with the
Mm-hmm.
replay, now she gotta go.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm ambivalent. I don't care. Like she could come or go. Do I want entertainment? Yeah, but with this particular show, I would like to see like the earlier seasons
Right.
um of Whitney. I want the best for her.
Of course.
She deserves it. All of us deserve it. I just don't want to be force fed a bunch of nonsense. That's unbelievable.
Agreed.
Mhm. So, any final thoughts, my friend?
No, we are good.
Cool. Well, guys, let us know your thoughts on this article. This again was the Soap Dirt article. My Big Fat Fabulous Life. Fans want Whitney Thore canceled. Leave your comments below. Give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe and join our little merry crew. Hit the notification bell, and most importantly, tell a friend. Until next time,
Of course.
bye.
Bye.